Welcome back to the deep dive. Today we're taking a close look at something called the SignMetrix SmartBright.
That's right. It's this small wireless sensor aiming to, well, make a difference in how businesses use energy for their displays.
Exactly. Our mission here is really to unpack this. How does this little piece of tech actually help, cut down energy use and maybe even your carbon footprint?
It's a good question. Can something so small have a big impact?
Let's find out. So what is this SmartBright thing fundamentally?
Okay, so at its core, it's pretty compact. A wireless sensor, maybe 3.8 by 5 centimeters, something like that.
Tiny.
Yeah, really small. And its main job is basically to keep displays in sync with what's happening around them. It keeps them in tune with their surroundings, as the documentation puts it.
In tune.
Yeah.
What does that mean practically?
Well, it does two main things. First, it's got these advanced photometric sensors. They detect the light level in the room.
Okay. Ambient light sensing.
Right. So if it's bright, like in a shop window with sunlight, the screen gets brighter. If it's dimmer, like in an office later in the day, the screen dims down.
Makes sense. Saves energy, optimizes viewing. What's the second thing?
Motion sensing. It uses PIR, passive infrared. Basically, it detects if someone's nearby.
So it can wake up the display or trigger content only when people are actually there.
Exactly. Cuts down on screens just glowing away in empty rooms,
That sounds incredibly smart, almost like the display is, aware.
And it directly ties into the whole carbon footprint reduction effort. Plus, you get that better user experience with the right brightness, and the motion sensing cuts waste, all from a tiny box.
That story does make it concrete. What about getting it set up? You said wireless.
Yep, completely wireless. That's a big plus. You can mount it pretty much anywhere, ceiling, wall, whatever works. Hassle-free installation is the goal.
Easier for big rollouts, I guess.
Definitely. And it connects directly to the SignMetrix dashboard.
What about those analytics then? What do they actually show you?
They call it conservation analytics. It's more than just kilowatt hours saved. It translates that into things like CO2 reduction equivalents, actual cost savings.
Making it tangible.
Exactly. And it shows you usage patterns, peak times. It gives businesses real insights, way beyond just looking at the electricity bill. It makes the savings visible and measurable.
So it's moving beyond just saving power to actually providing sustainability intelligence.
Precisely. For companies serious about sustainability, that granular data is gold. They can track their progress, report on it accurately.
And make smarter decisions going forward.
Absolutely. It helps them plan strategically for sustainability. It's about being part of, a measurable, more sustainable future, turning good intentions into actual verifiable results.
Okay, so let's try and wrap up this deep dive. The SignMetrix SmartBright. It seems to be this compact wireless sensor doing smart things with display brightness and usage.
Using ambient light and motion sensing, yeah.
And the goal is pretty clear. Significant, measurable energy savings, which in turn helps businesses push towards a more sustainable model.
It really feels like a solid example of how small tech can drive, real environmental and operational benefits.
Yet that dual impact, isn't it?
Exactly. Practical savings day to day, plus that bigger picture sustainability piece that you can actually measure and point to. It's not just guesswork.
Well, if you listening want to learn more, or maybe see how SmartBright could fit into your own business, you can check out the details over at SignMetrix.com.